Yo, slow budget. Once again.
Good morning, everybody. Today is March 10th, 2023, and it is a Friday. Man, it seems like these Fridays keep coming quick, so hey, in the long run, that's good. Let's see, got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I got about, six Snapchat questions, and I found a Send It app for Instagram, so I got 9 Instagram questions to answer today. So let's see. Yeah, after my podcast yesterday, I went and worked out with Jason, got a good little workout in. And man, for the first time, it was just a nice day. And I told him, like, man, I ain't got nothing to do today. There's no practice, no, just a free day. So I decided, hey, let's go get some meat. We'll cook out later, just with the kids, the fam. So that's what we ended up doing. It was a real good day, good food, good company, good music, good laughs. So yeah, it was just a real good day yesterday. Got my workout in, and it's funny. Like I was telling her, I said it over and over. I literally have beef with no one. There is no one I dislike, and I know there's people that don't like me. And it was funny. There's someone in town that don't like me, and just always mad dogging me every time they see me. And it's funny to me because I was telling my buddy Jason, I go, it's funny because he's not gonna say nothing. He's not gonna do nothing, and even if he does. I even told him one of my mottos and my creeds I live by is, I probably haven't had a fight in over 15 years, but I train like I'm going to have one in a couple of minutes. And that's how I live my life. So if anybody, really wants beef, hey, they could get it. I mean, I'm not going to ever back down from a fight, but even though I haven't fought in a while, it's something you don't lose when you're used to fighting, and I still train. So that's it with that. That's just another one of my mottos I live by. Oh, I was bringing up, I started when you go through Instagram and you just see funny videos, you want to share them with people. So I used to send it to my sons, either Rocky, Jaden, Jr., and then I decided, let me see if I can form a group. So that's what I did. I didn't know how, like I said, I'm not hip to all these Instagrams and all that. So I was able to form a group. I just called it My Sons. And all we do now is just share fucking reels or stories or just funny stuff. And it's hilarious because I'm like, man, I get mad. It better be funny when you send stuff. Because if I send something, it made me like bust up laughing. And that's when I send it. And then it just turns into the boys calling each other gay over and over in different ways using these Instagram reels and memes. So to me, it's funny. We have fun. It's another way for me to integrate with my sons. One lives in California. One lives with me. One moved, out on his own already in Mammoth. So it's just a way for us to interact with each other. So that's what I say. If you got a group of friends, or you got a group of kids or cousins, you guys should form groups and do what we do because we have a ball. We laugh at each other. So I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Let's see. So since I have a lot of questions, I'm going to just get into I'll start with the Snapchat questions. Favorite holiday and least favorite holiday, and why to both. Let's see. Obviously, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat. I always love to eat. And it's a good day for family, football. It's a good day all the way. I used to really be into it, Halloween. But I've had too many deaths close to Halloween that just kind of ruined. Like my father, I passed away like a couple of days before Halloween, and that ruined it for like years. But now, and as I get older, I know holidays are all about the kids now. So of course now I love Christmas. I love seeing the kids happy, making the kids happy. But Thanksgiving probably has to go to the top of the list just because that's an all-day thing. And by the end of it, man, you're just so tired and full and stuffed that you just want to sleep. So I hope I answered that question. Next question. If you were in your 20s today in 2023, what would you be doing different compared to your actual 20s? Ooh, my actual 20s, I became a dad in my, when I was 20. So back then, yeah, I was trying to support my kid. I had to work full time. I tried to go to school. I was going to East LA College. I had to quit school because I couldn't do it all. I couldn't be a full-time father, work full-time, and try to go to school full-time. So I went to school for maybe a year, and then I finally had to quit. And then in my 20s, as my son got a little older, 20s were my drinking years, man. Like I joke with people, like I don't even remember the 90s. I know I had a son in there, but the night is a blur. It's like, whew, a lot of hip-hop, a lot of drinking. It was fun in my 20s. But the difference now, there was no internet back then. So I've always said this. If there was the internet back when I was like a teen, early 20s, I'd be a multi-millionaire by now because I was able to hustle and make money back then. So I could just imagine with the internet now. So yeah, it would have been good to have the internet when I was young. Just because I use it now to make money, I would have did the same thing back then, because that's always been my focus. Hustling, making money. I hope I answered that question. Next question. Are you single, and what do you look for in a woman? You're cute, with a blushy heart emoji. Yes, I am single. Said it multiple times. What do you look for in a woman? Funny, cute, sense of humor, interesting, can laugh at my jokes, can hold a conversation. That's pretty much it. I hope I answered that one. This one's kind of weird. Want to go out for the summer. Now, without punctuation, I don't know if they're saying they want to go out for the summer, so I'll be like, oh, that's cool, go out. Or they're asking me, want to go out for the summer? Like me, do I want to, let's see, am I doing anything this summer? Nothing planned? Or they want to go out with me for the summer, which, again, these are anonymous, so I don't know who sent this, so I wouldn't even know how to answer that without knowing who the person is. So I know that's kind of vague, but I don't know how else to answer that question. Next one, what's my sign? I am a Leo, an August Leo. There's two different kind. Like, I think my niece is a July Leo. I'm an August Leo. Now, here's one that someone asked me, I'm pretty sure doesn't know me too good, because they asked me, are you close with my parents? I was. Both my parents have passed away. My dad passed away, I think, going on 22 years ago. And my mom just passed away over a year ago, August. But I was close as close could be. I mean, I haven't really dug into the my relationship with my father yet. I plan on it, because it's going to probably take a whole segment, and it does kind of bring me down. But my father was in my life. We were close as close as at times, but that's just a whole nother show. My mom, we've always been close. When I moved to Arizona, we talked all the time. At her last, few months, I went down there to take care of her. So yeah, I would say I was close with my parents. They were both in the household with me growing up, and I hope I answered that question. Okay, that's all the Snapchat questions. Let me go to the Instagram questions. See, look, I just talked about my group, and my son just sent a reel. So that means he's probably on his break at work or something. That's how I know my kids are at break too. When Jaden starts sending, he's usually on his break. When Rocky starts sending, he's probably usually bored at school or something. So let's go. I got 9 Instagram questions. First one, how you been? I've been good, holding up. If you hopefully you listen to the podcast. I mean, I pretty much give my day-to-day happenings on this podcast. It's like autobiography of my life. So yeah, but I've been good. I mean, my life revolves around my kids, and it has been for the last 20 years. Or even longer, even with Junior, 30 years. Everyone knows I was always about my kids. That's always came first. So I hope I answered that question. Next one. What's your sign? Leo. I am a Leo. Next one. Who was the last girl you texted? Ooh, I don't even know if I want to answer that, but let me check if I can answer. Let's see. Last girl I texted on Facebook Messenger was my daughter-in-law. I asked her, I told her we're going to be hanging out cooking at about 4:30 if she wants to come by. And so that's the last female I texted on Messenger. Let's see on my regular text. Do I want to answer that? Last text I answered, the last message I sent on text was of the community schools director sending her a picture of a wrestling mat that she was asking for, the dimensions of a youth wrestling mat. I sent her a picture of that. So those were the last 2 people I texted on Messenger and text. Got out of that one without incriminating myself. So next question. Yo, stop leaving me on read. Again, I don't do this on purpose. Here's the rules when you message me. Usually from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm free. That's when I'm on my phone, I'm working, I'm on the computer. I see all messages to Snapchat, to anything, Instagram. Once school lets out, and depending on the day, I got to do stuff, but my daughter takes over my phone once she gets out of school if she's with me. So she has my phone, and sometimes I'm just busy. I got to go to practice. I got to do this, got to do that, driving. So a lot of times after 2 p.m., later on in the evening is when I get my phone, and that's when I'll answer all messages and try to get back to people. So I don't do it on purpose. How are you today? Today I am fine. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday. Today school starts their spring break, so it's a half day. So I'll be getting the kids in a few hours. And plan on going to the movies this week, one of the days. That's what I try to do with the kids, and just enjoy not having, a free week. Might take Corey to cyclone practice a couple of days, but other than that, my day's going great. Thank you. How long has your son been gay? Which one? I love this question. Something tells me it's from one of my other sons, because that's all they do is call each other gay. It's hilarious. So how long has my son been gay? Well, as far as I know, I don't think any of them are. Junior's married, has 3 kids. Jaden just got married. Rocky, don't know yet. Anything could happen, I guess. I was kind of worried about Jaden until he started dating. So, good question. I hope I answered it. Next one. Friends you are grateful for in general. Man, all my friends, like growing up. And believe it or not, I am still friends with a guy I went to kindergarten with. My friend Ralphie. Me and him were just a terror in elementary school. Me and him got in trouble for trying to start a gang, like in 1st or 2nd grade. He remembers it to be the Warriors. I thought it was the Wizards. Because I know Warriors had just came out and it was popular. But me and him recruited a bunch of other kids, and we literally tried to form a gang, like in 1st grade. And me and him, like I said, we were just a terror. We were terrorizing at Florence Avenue Elementary School. But yeah, all my friends in general. And then growing up junior high, bumped into my buddy William, Derek. If you don't know, if you go on my Facebook, I just posted a video when we were 17 years old, and we were rapping like in a talent show. And those are still my buddies to this day. Me and William don't talk as often. Me and Derek don't talk as often. But we've been good friends since, like I said, junior high school. And even now, coming to Arizona, my buddies Tony and Oscar. We're the LA trio. And I was talking to someone yesterday, and that's what I told him. It's weird. When you're from LA, you bump into other people from LA. Like, we sniff each other out. And those are just my good friends out here. And just one happens to be from Wilmington, one from East LA. But, we got that California connection. And that's probably how we kind of bonded. And we're still good like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but friends are important. And I'm grateful for all my friends. I hope I answered that question. A couple of more. Favorite movie, TV series right now? Right now, I'm watching Cold Case. Like, I'll get into a show I haven't watched, and there's like 8 seasons, and I'll try to binge watch it. Because that's all I do is watch TV here at the shop. So right now, I'm watching Cold Case. Pretty good show. I just finished a couple of other shows. I finished The Mentalist, and, I already forgot that other show about the writer. Castle. I just finished Castle. That was a good show. And, sometimes I'll get bored. I watched a few seasons of Cold Case, so I started watching Missing Persons again. Just shows I just like. It's noise in the background and it keeps me entertained at work. So hope I answered that question. And the last one, single. Yes, I am single. So man, see, this is what I love about the question. It gets the time going. We're already past 14 minutes. By the time I edit, probably about 13 minutes. So, like I said, I hope I answered everybody's questions. I love them. Keep them coming. They're interesting. It just, I love it. What else can I say? I appreciate you guys. If you're still listening, I'm still doing the push-up challenge. I got to get going today. Yesterday, I did about 100 more. Like I said, yesterday I did 40 straight. Today, I'm going to see how far I could go straight, how many I could do without stopping. And with that, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Hopefully there's a lot of stuff to talk about this weekend. You guys enjoy it. Be safe out there. And I'll hit you guys up on Monday.
Burn one. Yo. Slow budget. Once again.